What's up everyone? I have finally put together a hemp farming route for y'all that pulls in over 20,000 fiber per hour. This is a continuous loop, so no fast travel is needed whatsoever, and once you finish the loop, the hemp you started with will already have respawned. This route takes you through one of the most popular fiber farming areas, so you will probably have some competition, but there are plenty of nodes to go around. Before jumping into the route itself, let's quickly talk about the setup as well. For harvesting, I recommend wearing a full harvesting outfit with yield perks and running an amulet with highest luck possible. Personally, I'm using the 710 Gorgon amulet, but it only adds 1% more luck than a regular 700-ish amulet, and it doesn't really come to play when farming fibers. Attribute-wise, aim for 350 intelligence to unlock all of the harvesting milestones. Your harvesting sickle should ideally come with these perks: yield, luck, efficiency, alacrity, and mote alignment. But if you can't get all 5, then focus on yield, luck, and efficiency as your core trio. Would be nice to have some harvesting trophies for extra luck, but it will not affect your profits in any major way, so don't stress about it. For buffs and consumables, I used Proficiency booster, luck food, and a yield song. And it would be great if your faction has the Brimstone Sands Fort for extra 10% yield, but I didn't have it for this video. We'll start at Monarch's Bluffs at the Wilds Gateway Shrine. There are hemp plants right across the road from the shrine, so you can start harvesting immediately. The full circuit averages about 15 to 17 minutes, which lines up perfectly with the hemp respawn timers. Follow along the path as I highlight where to harvest. I'll also point out any missed nodes and highly contested areas so you can tweak the route or optimize for your own, and the average hemp plant spawn contains 1 large, 1 to 2 medium, and 1 to 3 small hemp nodes. I love helping you guys learn different things about this game, as is with this video as well. It really sucks sometimes when you want to farm something but don't know how to do it or where to do it, and figuring it out on your own would potentially take many hours of your time. No worries, I got you bro. After watching this video, you'll know at least one great way of farming fibers, and all of that in under 20 minutes. To make sure I'm heading into the right direction with videos like this, then like the video and subscribe to the channel. This gives me a signal that this is what you would like to see, and it also tells YouTube that more people should see this. If you make to these nodes where I am right now, then I will give you a small tip, and that is, if you are struggling to make good time on the entire route or the loop, then feel free to skip the next 2 nodes that are in southwest, as they are furthest from the route, and you could make your path a little bit more linear. But you'll have to see for yourself on your second lap if skipping would improve your pace. If you remember, then I mentioned that the entire route takes 15 to 17 minutes. Here you can make a small time correction to make sure you are getting to the next spawns in time. By the way, if you want to see more guides on resource farming, then check out the video description later on. I have playlists for harvesting, skinning, logging, and mining videos, and a bunch of other complete guides like elite chest runs, raids, and everything in between. There are a lot of interesting topics that need covering, and it takes a lot of time and energy on top of a full-time job. This means a lot of long nights and copious amounts of coffee to power through some content creation sessions. Recently I decided to join the Buy Me a Coffee platform because it's a super easy way to support your favorite creator by buying them a coffee. Compared to other platforms, it's actually great because you do not have to opt in to some weird monthly subscription, and you can actually do a one-time thing for basically any amount. So you can find my coffee link in the video description, and I wanted to thank you for your continuous support. I wanted to touch base on some certain types of comments which I have answered over time on some other gathering videos. Before I start with this, I want to clarify that not all resource farm videos are of same nature. For example, in skinning, you don't have nearly as much nodes in one area as you would have here, so it's a bit contextual. Anyways, there have been some comments about people going to check out some farm, and right from the get-go they see that there is nothing to farm. Maybe they check for a second time and same thing. Notes that were there on my video were not there for them at that time. That's completely normal, and I totally understand your point of view that you wanted to farm, but it's just not possible because someone is always there. Now, I don't know for a fact if those people ventured further than first few nodes and gave up right there and then, or tried to do the full route, but somebody just happened to be there before them. This route that I'm doing right now is no exception. It was recorded on a Saturday evening at 6 p.m, so it's as peak time as it gets. Getting a perfect run with all of the nodes here would be borderline impossible. There are a lot of spawns here recently harvested in the next couple of spots, so I just keep to the route, and across these 3 spawns we are missing at least 4 large, 4 medium and 4 small nodes. Now, if I would quit here, since there are some missing, then I even haven't seen the remaining 2/3 of the entire route. There will always be people running through the area and yeeting a couple of nodes just because it's on their way. In this very dense but highly contested area, when I harvest, I usually keep to the right, cut back through the center, and then finish off on the left, grabbing as much as possible without doing any long detours. Across this whole area, we will be missing at least 5 large, 6 medium, and 8 small nodes. So to continue on the topic, at current point in time there are 9 servers and on average around 8k people online on Steam and probably like around 4k on consoles at any given time across all of the servers. It's very likely that there is one or more people who has the same idea as you do. The point what I'm trying to make here is that you cannot expect to free farm 24/7 with nodes just to yourself, but what you can do is learn the farm, choose the resource you farm, and choose the time when you do it. Don't get discouraged if it doesn't go your way immediately. It happens to me all the time. There have been a lot of times where I simply have done multiple dry runs just to learn the route and then actually do the run properly some other day. That's just how it is sometimes with some resources. The big circle nodes are now done and it's time to cross the road and repeat the same strategy on the other smaller side where we are hugging the right side of the river and we are gathering what we can. If your harvesting level is not very high just yet, then I got some good news for you. Farming hemp will actually level up your harvesting quite fast. If you're not 250 and above just yet, then it would actually make sense to get yourself a sickle that has horticulture discipline, which gives you extra experience for harvesting. That perk does not work after you reach the aptitude level of 250, so you might as well use that tool before you hit 250. Those tools that have that perk are usually cheaper too, and you can later on replace it. On top of that, you could also use a skilling booster, which you usually get free from the season pass, doubling your experience gain even further. And believe it or not, you can get to 250 harvesting by harvesting just hemp roots in just about 3 hours, maybe even less. This place where we are right now is usually pretty stacked with hemp, but it seems like somebody has just recently passed through here, so we'll just gather the leftovers. And even though some of the nodes have been harvested, I'll still show you where they are by running through the general line of the spawns, and you'll be able to memorize it better via the minimap. If you're looking for a chill place to stay, then my Discord is always open for you. I got lots of useful tools, helpful people. We even have a company on Arius if you want to join. Just come check it out. Link for that is in the video description. As we get closer to the war camp, you can see that some nodes are harvested here as well. And on top of that, I missed the full spawn on the left, marked with an arrow. By now, I've covered most things that I wanted to talk about, so I'll just do some comments here and there about the route if there is something that I would like to mention. Other than that, try to remember where the hemp nodes are, occasionally check the minimap, and enjoy the rest of the run. Here we have lots of hemp spawn missing, but we'll circle back soon. If you spot some wire fiber and can't take it, then take it. With max luck, it's really worth it and it barely slows you down. If you look at the minimap and look ahead, then it's starting to seem like we are chasing someone, just as if they are on the same or similar route as we are, as almost all of the nodes here are yet to respawn. If you want, you can also go straight down the road to the east, but right now it's a good idea to grab this detour spawn because we're waiting for some nodes to spawn on our way back based on what we saw previously. Some of the nodes on our road back have respawned, so let's run through them and start our journey to the start of the run. I want you to pay attention here to the minimap. As you can see, our current path overlaps a little bit with where we previously came from. And on our way back, we can get some of the nodes that have respawned that we could not harvest before. This spawn right here has recently been cleared, and same with the next one. It seems we are catching up to our competition. By the looks of it, many larger and smaller nodes are missing from this and a few following spawns as well. Pay attention to the minimap for their exact locations. If you need to make up some time, then feel free to skip this particular spawn of 1 large, 2 medium and 2 small nodes, as it does make us do a little inefficient detour. Seems that we're missing some notes from here and the next spawn as well. Well, it must be this fine gentleman here. Definitely a passionate hemp farmer, and you can tell that by the way the arrow flew by my head to ensure that we actually understood his frustration about the small hemp note that he did not manage to get. The following 2 spawns are also cleared and would provide us with 4 small, 3 medium and 2 large nodes. As we get to the end here, I want to show you the results, and I really hope you enjoyed the run and perhaps learned something new in the process. As you saw throughout the video, it was contested in most places, and I managed to gather over 4.2k fiber with this run that was about 15 minutes. With most plants available, you can easily break over 20k fiber per hour and all that comes with it. That said, good luck on your harvesting, and I'll see you in the next one.